All right, good evening, guys.
Welcome, co-students.
Sorry? Okay, all right. Okay, so how was your day today? I hope you guys no more. We in Lagos have not started having our services back because the government says we should hold on. So how did you guys spend today? We're in church or we're in services online or what? All right. So
this services online. Yes.
Online. All right. So this challenge we are beginning. The purpose is yes, we are looking to hit our goal of $50 to 6,000, right? And for those who are starting more than $50, to do more than 6,000, right? So the thing is, you know, this process is actually a growth process. Right? It's a process where you will learn. It's a process to learn and grow and all of that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm going to be sending out the trades. I was talking to someone yesterday. I might be sending out more than one trade, but the goal is for us to be able to get one trade out of all of that. All right. So the purpose of all this is for us to push each other together to achieve a goal, right? So it's not easy to go for this kind of goal yourself because of a lot of things. A lot of actually is not, it's usually not the strategy thing per se, even though most people have strategy issue. Okay, they don't really understand trading like that. But the thing with it is mostly about mindset. Mindset. You know, someone was asking me the other day, this kind of thing, who's seen this kind of thing before and all that. So I was telling him, and I had already said that before, that the first thing you must do is understand that anything is possible in this stage. Please mute yourself, or should I mute everybody? Okay, so anything is possible in this space. Anything is possible. You have to first of all understand that. When you know that you can turn $50 to even $50,000, you can turn it to even $1 million, it tells you that when you understand that and you believe that, that's the first thing. You know, all things are possible to him that believe. Is actually true, right? So it's amazing how the reality that we experience is actually a creation of our minds. You know, I don't have a lot of time to go into some things here. I would have shared some things with us here, how that something that does not exist, when you focus on it to bring it to fruition, it actually comes into existence. It comes into existence. And this is spiritual, but it's not just spiritual, it's also scientific. Scientific. Something that did not exist, when you focus on it, it actually comes into existence. It's more like your awareness of it brings it into existence. So focusing on $50 to $6,000 is something that is very, very doable. That's number one. So you understand that, right? So another thing is, in the course of this period of time, we might actually do 6,000. We might not do up to 6,000 individually. We might do more than 6,000. All right. So it's not a fixed goal per se, but it's a roadmap. It's a guide. It's a guide, right? And so that's the way you look at it. All right. So every day we're going to be taking, mostly we're going to be going for one trade, mostly. All right. Like I said, I'll give probably more than one so that we can have one. All right. So when you pick your trade, once your trade is triggered and you hit your take profit, you are done for the day. You can trade on any other platform you want. You can do any other analysis you want to do, but For this one, it's done. It's 20 pips for the day, right? So first of all, let's stick with that. Someone was asking me if we can take more, can't we take more? I said, no, we will not do any more than that for at least the first 21 days, at least the first probably 3 weeks or so. We'll stick with that, right? Stick with that. And then after then, before we decide if we want to be able to maybe increase it or whatever we're going to do after then. But at least first of all, 3 weeks, we'll see the progress we have made. Then we can adjust to see what we can do additionally, or if we need to keep things the way they are, right? So that's very important. Okay, so first of all, this is possible to do even more than this. It's actually possible to do much more than this. It's not a big deal, all right? So first of all, believe that that's possible, and then that's when you can even start attempting to do. If you don't believe something is possible, you can't do it. You can't even attempt it, all right? So that's the purpose of that. And this process. Okay. So in this process, as we go through this, so that's what you need to take into cognizance. Believe it, and it's going to be possible, even to do more than that. Now imagine when what we achieve in 30 days. For me, as far as I'm concerned, that is just the beginning. Yes, my mic is on back now. It's back on. Look at it. My mic is on now. Okay. Yeah, my mic is on now. Okay. So so imagine what after we achieve this goal in 30 days, in 30 trading days, what the possibilities will be after that. What the possibilities would be after that. All right. So that's what to look at. Then, like I said, this is going to be a 30-day trading, 30 trading days. All right, 30 trading days is, and there's 5 trading days in a week. 5 trading days. We will trade every single day. We'll look for trades every single day. We'll show up every day, right? So that's very important. So that's 5 trading days in a week. So for us to do 30 days, that's going to be 6 weeks. So we will start it tomorrow, the 22nd, and it will end exactly the 31st of July. Tomorrow, the 22nd of June, it will end exactly, 6 weeks is exactly the 31st of July. All right, so that's exactly the way it's going to be. We'll run it from now to the end of next month. All right, so that's the way it's going to be. And then, okay, like I said, daily targets is 20 pips. So the trades are going to be dropped there. We are not very many yet. Even when we are many, we'll find a way to do it. Most of our trades are going to be pending orders. All right, so when I drop the trade, if I see a trade that we can take, I drop it, I will find a way to alert all of us so that we will know individually, so that we'll know a trade has been dropped, so that we can take and set those trades, set it. Okay, so I don't know if we'll have a situation where we need to take a trade immediately, but I will not prefer that as an option because some of us may miss it for one reason or the other. So that's the reason why I'm preferring pending orders. And pending orders many times also have better entries. Okay, when you use a pending order, there is usually better entry than when you do a market order. When you put a trade there and the market comes to that point, you usually have a better entry than a market order. All right, so most of our trades are going to be pending orders. All right, so if you've not known how to place a pending order trade, please, this time, I've done a video on that. It's on the main channel, right? It's a phone video, not a YouTube video. I don't have it on YouTube, but I posted it on the group, right? Just scroll up on the main group there, and then you find one or two, I think about 2 or 3 videos I did on that, on how to set pending orders, on how to set those trades, so that you set it for yourself and you learn how to do it by yourself. It's not difficult at all. It's actually very easy. All right. So you need to practice that, like maybe today, tomorrow, tonight. All right. So that you know exactly how. Some of us have been taking all the trades I've been sending out before. You already know exactly how to do that. So that's pretty easy. All right. So, and also in the course of this time, I want us to take more seriously the training. We'll be doing trainings mostly weekends now. Mostly weekends, that's when we'll be doing trainings. But I want us to focus on actually the markets during the week. So trainings will be towards weekends, all right? So also spend this time, go to my YouTube channel and learn. And then if you have any other resource you can learn from, learn. The goal for this is not just to make money, it's for you to get better in the process as well. Get better in the process as well. All right, get better, get better, get better. Because as you get better, of course, you'll be able to understand better the trades that are picked. That's why sometimes I look at pending orders, for example, not pending orders, signals that some people send. You know, last week I was looking at a signal someone sent to a particular place. Someone I think we have something to do to. I have the person's number. The person posted a signal on the status. I looked at this, the signal, I looked at the markets, and I was wondering, you know, I'm not so sure exactly how the signal is and what the trade is supposed to, you know. So I said, okay, probably, but some people might take those trades, you know, so you also need to be able to understand, as time goes on, you'll be able to understand better how the setups are that gave rise to a signal. All right, so we need to learn in that direction. All right, so so this is going to be this is the Excel sheet. So this Excel sheet has day 1, day 2, all the way to day 30. All right, all the way to day 30. And then we have the lot size per day. We have the lot size per day. Like I said before, if you're someone was asking me, so if you are not comfortable with the lot size, reduce the lot size to your taste. All right. But for me, I think this is not bad. I think this is okay. All right. Our trades are going to be 1-to-1 trades, which means that if we set a trade for take profit of 20 pips, we will have a trade this trade will have a stop loss of 20 pips as well. All right. So if you stick to these lot sizes, I think you are going to be good. All right. So these lot sizes are not too bad. They are not too. It's a bit aggressive, yeah. But then the goal also is aggressive. 50 to 6,000 is aggressive. All right. So you can't do conservative and do conservative. No. If you have an aggressive goal, you also need to do some aggressive things. All right. So that's the reason we're not starting with $500. We're not saying go and borrow money. Right? We are starting with $50. Okay. So once you can grow this, you can understand that the money, once this $50 grows, you understand that, okay, money will never be a reason why you don't trade. You won't be, oh, I'm looking for money. Oh, give me money. I need $1,000. I need $10,000 to trade. No. You know that, hey, if I can grow $50, I can do anything in the market. Right? So we have stories of people who have done these things. Even me, I've done some crazy things with small money. Small money, I grew less than $10 to a huge amount of money, right? So that's it. We've done some of those things, and then it's something that you just have to be patient with. Be patient with, you'll be able to do these things, all right? So you use the lot size, you pick this lot size. When you are setting your pending order for day 1, this is the lot size you're going to use. When you are setting pending order for day 2, please, let's understand this so that you won't be asking me for lot size. On day 1, this is the reason why I share the Excel sheet with everybody. So by yourself, you will know the day you are on. You will know the balance that you have, right? You will know the lot size you are to set. Of course, I will give the trade and the take profit and stop loss for 20 pips. But for the lot size, you need to pick the lot size yourself. All right? That's the reason why you have this. So on day 1, you know you are picking 0.02. On day 2, you know is 0.3. On day 3 is 0.4. You know, like that. So you can come here and look at what lot size am I going to use. Then you pick the lot size, and then you use that lot size to set your trade or to set your pending order. All right. So that's the way that's going to be done. And on this account, guys, on this $50 account, this account is going to run for exactly 6 weeks. You are not permitted, guys, to withdraw from this money, whatever it grows to. You are not permitted to withdraw from this money for the 6 weeks. All right. This no matter what, this is not the money that you are going to do anything with, at least for 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, then you are ready to make withdrawal. You can make, by the time this goal is achieved, of course, you can do whatever you want to do. You can withdraw 2,000 or whatever you want to withdraw. You can withdraw 1 million from inside. Fine, that's good. But for the 6 weeks, you are not permitted to withdraw from this. You are meant to only trade this account and leave it there. All right, you cannot do anything with it. And you are not also permitted to trade any other setup on this trade, anything besides only the setup we are all taking for this trade. You cannot take any other trade on this account. You can't take any other, because we want to be able to track what we are doing, know exactly the results that we have from what we are doing, so that we don't have multiple things happening and we're not so sure what's going on. All right, so please, we need to stick with these things because they are going to help us to see the goals that we can achieve. All right, so that's for that. Okay, so that's that. Then there is what's called affirmations. Affirmations is when you speak out things that you want to happen. I know we already know what affirmations are. All right, so I will add a couple more affirmations here, but these affirmations are part of what you are meant to do daily, right? Like we were saying earlier, whatever is not in your pocket right now is a creation. You need to create it, all right? You need to create it. So when you are creating it, one way to create, one of the most powerful ways to create is through your words and your imagination. Okay, someone raise your hand. Please ask me. Ask, go on.
I just wanted to say that I'm clear with the instruction. You said we should not add any other trade aside what we are following in the system. So that is taken.
Okay.
You've answered.
You mute yourself. Oh. Let me see if I can unmute you. You mute yourself.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I said I had a question in mind, but you've answered it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing else, sir.
Okay, so we can go on. But I didn't hear what you were saying earlier.
Yes, please.
I didn't hear what you were saying earlier.
You said that for the 6 weeks, we are not permitted to withdraw from the account until the 6 weeks is over.
Yes.
And we are not permitted to do any other trade on that account. So that means for the rest of us who want to do that, we need to go and open another account.
Yes,
so we
please.
can use that one to be doing other trades.
Whatever the amount is, you can open that and do whatever. But not this one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So like I said, I said whatever is not in your pocket right now is a creation. You are creating it. And two ways to create is by your words and your imagination, your visualization. Okay, you walk yourself into the house you want to stay, or you want to live, or you want to buy, even when you're not there yet, right? Even when you're not physically there yet, all right? So what we're going to be doing is using affirmations every day. Speak this, use it as a power, as a fuel to the goal that you have. You want to have $6,000 plus in your account in the next, in the next 6 weeks, all right? So this is not my goal, this is your goal now, right? So since it's your goal now, what are you going to do? You are going to visualize it. You are going to speak it forth. You're going to vocalize it, sorry. You're going to vocalize it. You say, I'm so happy and grateful now. I'll add some other ones here, all right? I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a consistently profitable trader. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me easily and effortlessly, right? So that's the thing. That's the thing. So why do I say I'm so happy and grateful now? I'm so happy and grateful now because great gratitude is been known that gratitude is one of the strongest emotions. It's actually the strongest emotion to attracting anything that you want. Okay, so gratitude is one of the, after all, when someone gives you something, what do you say? Thank you. If you want something, you say thank. If you are given something, if you receive something, you say thank you, right? Gratitude is the strongest emotion for receiving something, all right? So that's why it says, I'm so happy and grateful now. I'm so happy and grateful, all right? So we are grateful for what we want to see. We are grateful for the money before it comes, right? That's the way it is. That's the way God is. That's the way creation is done. Creation is done by seeing it and being grateful for it before it comes, all right? So that's where this comes into play, you know? So I know there are some people who will be like, oh, I don't need that. You need it. Trust me, you do. You may just not know, all right? So you do. You absolutely do. Okay, so that's very important. It's very important. If multi-millionaires in dollars are doing this, how much do you have that you won't do it? All right, so what do you want to do? They said success leaves clues. So you want to copy what successes do, right? So you don't want to go in your own path. You copy what successes do, you model what they do, and then you arrive at where they've arrived. That's how easy it is. So we're going to have a couple more of these affirmations that I'll drop here. Okay, so that's for that. It's going to be on the sheet. I'm sure that when you open your sheet, it will be there as well. And because it's the same sheet, except you made a copy. But if it's the same sheet you are on and I gave you access, you will see this here. You don't need to type it. You will see it there already. All right? Okay. So there's something more I need to, I'm looking at adding, which is, oh boy. Sorry. There's something else I actually want us to do this, to document what we are doing. All right, so each person, you see sheet 1 here, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. So when you come to this sheet, okay, you right click on the sheet, you see where it says rename. So you click on rename and you type a his, for example. All right, so that will appear there. That's your sheet. So on that sheet, so what I will do is I will take these details here and I'll put it on all the sheets. Just create your sheet. Once you create your sheet, put your name there. I will copy this and put it there. I know you may not know how to use Excel. For those who know how to use Excel, you can just do this on your own within this place. You come here. I will share this. This Excel sheet with us once we are done with this session. All right. So you just create your name there, and then we'll put the. If you know how to use Excel, you know how to copy this already and put it on yours. But if you don't, just create your name there. Once I see your name there, I will copy this and put it on your page for you. All right, so that all you just need to do is come here and fill it. Okay, I'm starting with $50. This is the date. By the time we finish trading for the day, you come here, you put your balance, your current balance. You put your trade that you took, then you put the pips there. So we just fill this out on a daily basis at the end of trading. So you say, when you come here, you fill out your starting balance for the day. You put the date, you put the current balance at the end of the day, you put it here. The trade you took, you put it there, and the pips, you put it there. This is going to be 20 mostly. All right, so this is going to be fixed and constant. So you just pick your date, and then you fill up all the information so that we can, at a glance, see what everybody is doing. All right, so at a glance, you can see what everybody is doing and put it there. Okay, so that would be good. That would be good. And then also, okay, don't worry about that. I think, well, that should be okay. That should be okay. That should be it for now. Another thing, we might have to add the, okay, don't worry about that. Let's leave that alone. So go on. Ask your question. Ask your question, please. You are mute. Unmute yourself. You are mute. Oh.